Because what did the Lord say? Once you find out who you are, what action should you be taking? How should it be taken, I say? Because you know you got to keep the commandments, right? But in what type of urgency? Should it be urgency? Yes. Read that right quick.
Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 1. Awake, awake.
So now he's telling you to awake, awake. Wake the hell up, right? Know who you are. Start living like it, breathing, eating, teaching like it, right? Read.
Put on thy strength.
Do what?
Put on thy strength.
It's your strength. Put on your strength. And do what?
O Zion.
Oh what?
O Zion.
Oh Israel. Read.
Put on thy beautiful garment.
Put on your what?
Put on thy beautiful garment.
My brother, you an Israelite God upon this earth. I want to see them beautiful garments. That's right. See what I'm saying?
I haven't seen no other nationality do that too. So they did
exactly.
Do it
Why? But why though? Give me Deuteronomy 14:2. Why? Now I'm glad the brother said he never seen no other nationality do that. Let's see why. Give me Deuteronomy 14:2. God wanted to do something when he set us apart. Remember, we are holy people, set apart from all other people. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2.
What's going on, brother? How you doing? You know you're an Israelite?
Yes, sir.
You know you're an Israelite, so you know both of y'all know y'all Israelites. I want to deal with something else after this. Read that.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Go ahead.
And the Lord have chosen thee.
He did what?
Have chosen thee.
He chosen us blacks and Hispanics to do what, brother?
To be a
Go ahead.
To be a peculiar people.
To be a what?
To be a peculiar people.
You heard what you just said? You just prophesied because you said what? I ain't never seen no other nationality do that. Even if they might wear fringes, they ain't putting that border of blue on that thing. That's right. See what I'm saying? Right, because they ain't a peculiar people.
Only the Jewish people do the one.
Yeah, because why? They not the Jews. Exactly. We know that why they doing it. They can't keep up with us when it comes to keeping these commandments. That's it wasn't meant for them to keep them.
Right.
So they can try as hard as they can, but they cannot keep thus saith the Lord. Right. See what I'm saying? But I got a question for y'all. Give me 1 Corinthians 11:3 about the order. Because are we prophesying right now?
Yes.
Are we in the midst of prophesying? So all praises, all praises. So I ain't even got to do it. I ain't even got to do it. Clap it up for the brother.
No wonder I lifted my hat up for a second and itched my head like something.
Yeah, that was the angel saying take the damn hat off. Right? But I'm going to hit you with something. Give me Sirach 15:3.
Bring it out.
Is that what I want? Make haste? It's 15:13.
Sirach 5 and 7.
5 and 7. Give me that. Give me that. Give me Sirach 5 and 7. Because remember, once we know we're Israelite, once we know that we are literally the sleeping gods upon this earth, it's time for us to wake up, right? But the same way y'all made haste with that, y'all supposed to be making haste with something else. But read that. We're going to back it up with the scriptures. Read.
Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7.
Read.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
He said, don't make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Don't make no excuses. Don't put it off from day to day. Don't say, man, I got a lot going on in my mind. Don't say I've been watching different videos. Go ahead.
And put not off.
Don't do what?
And put not off.
Oh, man, I'll go to Jonez Fabric another day. Man, I'll order them from Amazon tomorrow. Go ahead.
And put not off from day to day.
Go ahead.
For suddenly.
He said, for suddenly, out of nowhere. Go ahead.
So the wrath of the Lord come forth.
The wrath of the Lord is judgment.
That's right.
The wrath of the Lord is judgment. You'll be surprised what he'll destroy you for.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we got to understand. There is no, give me Matthew 5. Give me Matthew 5 and 19 when they talk about the least commandment.
I heard he'll destroy you for not lighting incense right.
Huh? Well, at that time, when we were dealing with the Levitical priesthood, they did not play. Everyone had a job and they had to fulfill it to the best of their ability.
That's right.
Yes. Yes, it was certain people that couldn't touch the covenant, all of that, right? But we're in a different time now. So when you getting called back to who you are, you got to remember, it starts with keeping the small stuff. And then as you grow in the spirit, grow in your faith, grow in your understanding, you're keeping the bigger stuff. Because right now, I'm going to tell you right now, today, I need to be seeing you. I need to be seeing this brother. Y'all need to be linking up and making sure that y'all make the Sabbath service today. Make haste. Don't put off from day to day, hour to hour, to moment to moment. You are here right with us now, so you need to be with us a couple hours later, bro. I'm just telling you straight up. The Most High ain't playing, man. Remember, he said he called a lot of people, but he only chose a few. Right now, you fulfilled the first. You got called, but are you chosen? You know when you chosen, when you on this other side, when you pushing this truth throughout the planet. That's when you chosen. Other than that, you just another brother that heard the truth. Read that.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
Because a lot of our people think, well, I know I'm Israel. I might try to grow my beard a little bit. I don't eat no more pork. The hell with hot and readies, right? Go ahead.
And shall teach men so.
And shall teach. How do you teach people? Like when I was growing up, my mother would say don't smoke, but all she did was smoke. So by default, she teaching me that I can smoke. So when you out here telling people that you Israel, but you ain't doing what they see other people doing, they gonna take you for a joke. Now what? They gonna think that they can take it for a joke. So by default, you teaching them to do wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Read.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Hey, so a lot of our people think the least is you're gonna be at the door cleaning up, you're gonna be washing the dishes, but it's gonna tell you what it's gonna do. Read.
But whosoever shall do and teach
do
them,
and do what?
Do and teach
do
them.
And teach. Not only teach, because I was teaching people, but I was a why? Because I wasn't congregating, I wasn't wearing no fringes, I wasn't getting reproved and corrected, I wasn't building myself. I just watch a couple videos and go and tell everybody else who we are. I guarantee you fall up in that line. I guarantee that. You too, brother, if you know, but we don't see you on the front line, you up in that category. Read.
The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Hey, we're going to be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
We're raising up the greatest people upon this planet.
That's
so
right.
The Lord going to deem us as great in the kingdom of heaven. What is the kingdom of heaven? Rulership.
That's right.
Rulership upon this planet.
That's
and
right.
the redemption of the greatest people upon this planet.
That's right.
Read what you got.
Verse 20.
Read.
For I say unto you,
go ahead,
that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes.
So he said, except you keep the commandments better than the hypocrites, that know and teach but don't do. Read.
And Pharisees,
go ahead,
ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
You ain't gonna enter into the kingdom. You ain't gonna be there. When we sitting there, drinking it up, drinking the best wine you can drink, right? Got the streets cleaned up. New Jerusalem is at its best. The streets paved with gold. We gonna be worrying what happened to that brother. We gonna be worrying what happened. We gonna be thinking about what happened to you.
Right.
But we gonna know them brothers ain't make haste. They didn't come to Sabbath that day. They didn't start keeping the Sabbath. They didn't start wearing their fringes. What was they doing? They wanted to be out here being.
That's right.
Give me James 2 and 13. Give me James 2 and 13, brother. You gotta know this. Because right now, I'm gonna tell you, you got a humble spirit. You're not bucking up. You understand what you're supposed to be doing. You too, bro. You too. But at the same time, it's requirements once you know who you are. Read that.
James chapter 2 and verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy.
This James 2 and 13?
Yes, sir.
Romans 2:13. I'm sorry. Give me Romans 2 and 13. Because you gotta understand this, brother. It's very paramount that you know destruction is coming to this planet. Did you know that? Y'all gotta realize they can have something called ICBM missiles. What is that? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. And they don't clear whole blocks, they clear whole states.
That's right.
They clear whole islands.
Right.
Countries. Did you know that they have a bomb right now that will decimate the whole state of Texas? The Satan 2. All praises. The Satan 2. They have a bomb that will decimate whole states, whole countries. Do you think they just got them to make them just to look at them and rub on them to keep them clean? No, them things gonna get used one day.
That's right.
Believe me when I say, and the Bible tells us they gonna get used. But read that right quick.
Romans chapter 2 and verse 13.
Read.
For not the hearers of the law.
What?
For not the hearers of the law.
So not the brothers who just know they Israelites, go ahead,
are just before God.
are justified before the Lord. He gonna give you that crown. Go ahead.
But the doers.
But the what?
But the doers.
But the doers of the law, the brothers who keeping the commandments, go ahead.
But the doers of the law shall be justified.
That's who's gonna be justified. That's who's gonna be justified. So now God got a question for you, brothers. Give me Psalms 94 and 16. God got a question for both of y'all brothers, and I want y'all to answer. I want y'all to answer with y'all actions. Because the Lord said that we good at mouth service. The Lord said we the best at telling him we love him. Right. But when it comes down to that action, we ain't about it.
Right.
You ever heard, bro? Hey, I'm about that action. We want all the smoke.
That's right.
We want all the smoke with the Lord.
Right.
Because we know that we gonna be anointed for that thing. Read.
Psalms chapter 94 and verse 16.
This is a question for both of y'all brothers, man. Right now, right today.
Who will rise up for me?
God said what?
Who will rise up for me?
Who gonna rise up for the Lord? Who gonna rise up and take back their communities? Who gonna correct the wrongs? Right. Who gonna keep the Lord's commandments?
Right.
Who gonna teach the Lord's commandments?
Right.
Right, read.
Against the evildoers.
Against the who?
Against the evildoers.
Who is the evildoers? The evildoers is the people that got us living in the lowest conditions. The so-called white man, the so-called Arab man, yes sir. The so-called Chinese man, the so-called African man, the Indonesian man, all of these people that terrorize us and benefit off of our dollar without putting a dollar back in our community.
That's right.
Those are the evildoers. So who gonna rise up against them? Read.
Who will stand up for me?
Go ahead.
Against the workers of iniquity.
Against the what?
Against the workers of iniquity.
Against the workers of iniquity, the people that work iniquity and sin with their hand. They do all type of secret plots, all type of secret type of meetings to keep us at the bottom. Read.
Verse 17. Unless the Lord had been my help.
So now he let you know, unless the Lord been our help, because whether we know it or not, these people seek to destroy us. Read.
My soul had almost dwelt in silence.
Almost in silence. So we almost got shut up to where we wouldn't have been able to come out here and let y'all brothers know who y'all are. Spark a certain energy in y'all brothers to truly change, man. We want to see y'all at the Sabbath today, man.
That's right.
That's how we gonna know if y'all ready or not. Because remember, the Lord said that, well, we are his children. But it's a thing about being his children. Give me Proverbs 13:24. Give me Proverbs 13:24, bro. Because y'all know that we are, this nation of us are literally the Lord's son, right? Y'all know that, right? So what are you supposed to do with your son? What would a good father do to his son when his son ain't acting right? He punish him. Why?
To get him straight.
To get him straight.
You love him.
Because you what? Oh, I like that because you what?
You love him.
Because you love them. Now, people think if you discipline your children and you whip them or you chastise them that you don't love them. That's what the so-called white man teaches. They tell you this is what? Sit in the corner. Let me tell you what. Sit in the corner.
Right.
Have time out. But watch what the Lord say.
Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 24.
Real.
He that spareth his rod.
He that do what?
He that spareth his
He
rod.
that hold back his chastising.
Hateth his son.
Do what?
Hateth his
So
son.
the brother was all the way on point. He said, when you hold back that chastising, you hating your son.
That's
so when
right.
we come out here and we reprove our people, it's out of the love.
Right.
It ain't out of the hate. We love y'all. Y'all
Right.
are our brothers and sisters, man.
Bring it out.
But it's time for y'all to wake up, man.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter. Here in Israel United in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone, 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.